Hi there. I want to do a quick video to demo some browser networking with web containers using StackBlitz's web container implementation and hsync, which is a reverse proxy I've been working on. Okay, so what I've done here is I've fired up Express Node and LFI app. So this is just a web page that is running the web container API from StackBlitz. And this is using Express.js, so typical web Express.js web server. What's really cool here too is I've got some output, and NodeMon is also running. So something really cool that StackBlitz provides. So if you make changes to your JavaScript code, it's automatically reloading. Okay, so what's also really cool here, StackBlitz provides a proxy so that you can get to that internal web server through a public URL. Now, they also allow you to shell in to that web container. So let's say I'm over here issuing a command ls. Here's the files that are local. But what if I want to do stuff other than web servers? Right, just normal TCP servers. Well, on the web page, I've also included the hsync reverse proxy. So think of like ngrok or local tunnel, one of those. This runs in Node and it runs inside of web browsers. So I'm going to copy the URL that's being exposed here with hsync, and then from a terminal, I'm going to do npx hsync dash listener local port. I'm going to actually open up a couple of ports here. I'm going to do 2323 and 9000. And listener target host, and it's going to be the one that I just copied. And so that's going to go ahead and connect. Now, what 2323 is that's a port that I've got listening inside of this web page to just direct shell traffic. So I think sort of like SSH. So if I do telnet localhost 2323. This will take a second. What this is doing in the background is making a connection using WebRTC. So these things are direct peer-to-peer. Now these don't have to be on the same machine. I'm just doing this for the demo. These machines, the terminal and the browser, could be anywhere on the internet. Okay, so I have here the same thing that I have in this window, but I'm actually shelled in now to that web container. And so there's the same files I just showed. But let's look at echo server.js. And this is a real simple TCP server running on port 9000. Now this is running inside of that web page in that web container. And it's just opening up a socket listener 9000. And when it sees some data, it replies. Okay, cool. So I could run that here in this terminal, which is actually shelled in to this web page, or I could just run it here. Either way, I'll run it here. Okay, so that's listening on port 9000. Now that's relayed, so I can do telnet localhost 9000. And if I just type away, any traffic I'm sending via telnet, which is just a real simple TCP client, is being relayed and replied. So I've established a direct TCP connection into that web container that isn't just web traffic. It could be anything. It could be a database server. It could be a game server. Anything that's happening inside of that web container, we can use hsync to relay that traffic. And it's peer-to-peer, so it's really fast once the connection's established. And that's it. Thanks.